Oh, hello. Getting ready for a little magic, like we do in these uncertain times. Just waiting on some Todd Hallman, as we do. And that's not neither Rebecca or Amanda or any of these people. I'm waiting on Todd. Oh, hello, Adam. Hello, Matt. There's a Todd. Thank Jesus Christ. Boop. Now he's incoming. We're gonna get this shit together. Shotgun a Four Loco. I'm gonna need your help here in a minute, Matt. I'm glad you're here.
There we go.
Hello.
Howdy.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic, sir. How are you?
I'm doing bodacious.
Rad.
That's my new word I'm using all the time now.
Bodacious.
Bodacious.
Well, cowabunga, dude.
Daniel Yoakum has returned. Many people are joining us. We're going to talk about some serious issues tonight, I'm sure.
Why wouldn't we? It's what we're known for.
Ooh, first off, what are you drinking there, Todd?
Got me a Dry Ground Brewing Company 37 Flood.
I hear it's bodacious.
It's pretty radical, not gonna lie to you. It's totally tubular, dude.
I decided I was going to do. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to drink, and last time I checked, this is still a goddamn democracy. So I'm going to let the people in the comments vote on what I should drink here. I'm going to give you two options. I've got a Three Floyds. It's their beer they did with Mastodon, the great metal band from Atlanta. It's a Russian Imperial Coffee Stout. The other option is this is Bourbon County 2019. Both very strong beers. So you guys vote, and I will listen to the masses.
Both beers very dark, very boozy.
Yeah, one's 11%.
Like childhood.
Yeah, one's 11%. Austin says Three Floyds. The people have spoken.
Meanwhile, today I procured this.
Ooh, yay! I love it.
Some old granddad bonded.
Delicious.
Gonna have a little sip. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers to everybody. God blesses everyone. Austin Madden is joined. Hello, Austin. Hello, Joel. Voting is in. Voting is ended. We can stop all that. I'm doing the Mastodon. I've had this for a couple years. It probably sucks. That's all right. Hey, Matt. So, what's happening with everybody tonight? Tell me your pain. We want to. This is a healing journey for Todd and I, but we want to heal you as well. So share your pain with us.
Let us know what you're dealing with, what you're going through. We'll talk about it. Don't be shy.
Adam said I recommended the bonded old granddad to him, and it's wonderful. It is, and very affordable.
Yeah, it's. I think this bottle was $22.
It's fucking delicious.
Put it up against that damn Pappy Van Winkle any day.
I don't know. How's the Mastodon? It's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of Three Floyds. I like some of their stuff quite a bit, and but the majority of it is whatever.
I like them.
Yeah, it's fine.
And, that's kind of the way I feel about Mastodon, the band. They're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put out two or three really, really good albums, and then they got too complicated for their own damn good.
When you say complicated, are you talking about like time signatures or complex lyrics or key changes? What are we?
Facebook relationship status wise.
Ah,
Yeah. Matt says he's working 48 hours through the apocalypse.
god damn, man.
Talking about the movie? How many? Austin wants to know how many dinosaur bands there are.
Well, there's Mastodon.
A mastodon is
Here.
a mastodon is not a dinosaur. It's a what do you call it? A pachyderm.
Okay.
It's an elephant, right?
Yeah, like a dinosaur elephant.
Uh, Matt's got a lot of complicated questions about this beer. It's fine. The coffee, I still get a lot of the coffee. That's the label. Oh my goodness. Coco is joined. All the Wallaces are here.
Fantastic.
This is going to be the best night of our lives.
Oh, there's a band called Brontosaurus.
Is there?
I don't know.
Oh, I see.
There could be. There was a 70s glam rock band T-Rex.
That's right. And Dinosaur Jr., of course, and yeah, that's about it. There are four, Austin.
The Toronto Raptors.
Yes, that's another one. Oh, we got a family reunion happening in the comments. Adam and Kristen are so happy to see each other down there. That's the kind of live stream magic I like to see.
That was for the Wallaces.
Mm-hmm.
Little heart thingy there.
Yeah. So yeah, as always, you guys can shit questions, comments, subjects to talk about, whatever makes you happy. We're here to.
And please do, because Cory and I are doing this pretty much nightly, and we don't always have stuff to talk about. I mean, we'll make some shit up, but if you guys have some subjects you'd like for us to cover, please share them with us.
I've definitely got some subjects I want to cover, but we can wait on that. But Matt is essential. He has to work 48 hours because of that.
Mm.
I'm essential too, but I don't work that fucking much.
I'm also essential, but I don't like talking about my job, so I don't.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen the Hot Ones on YouTube?
Oh, is that the chicken wing eating the hot sauce on the chicken wing show where they get celebrities?
Yeah, that's it, right? I'm pretty sure.
I've seen the gifs.
I've seen clips. Somebody showed me some clips of the Hot Ones.
I've seen a gif of Paul Rudd. I've seen a gif of Idris Elba. Um, might have seen one of Will Ferrell. Hey everybody, there's Rigby.
Is there one where Weston Cage is he featured on one?
Well, he's on a special edition episode they did called Goth Ones.
Goth Ones. Oh no, did I?
They're not hot wings. They're dark wings. They're just like this wing is dark
Yeah.
and,
It's just
and moody. It's black.
it's a damn shame he's gone because I would have loved to have seen Robert Zadar on Hot Ones.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I mean, he's got there's a few like empty chambers in that chin he can fill with hot sauce. A lot of people don't know that.
Wait, you just fill them up. He can keep 5 or 6 wings in there too at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, Jonathan's here. Hello, Jonathan. Bless you.
I'm just sad we never got the Robert Zadar TV dance competition, Dancing with Zadar.
I thought about that after we spent time talking about Robert Zadar joints the other night. There was one classic that both you and I both whiffed. We totally forgot about, and that is, of course, the classic film Zadargo.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they have to. That chipper, wood chipper, did some overtime that day.
Yeah, I loved his character in that. Zadarge Gunderson.
Yes. Oh, we got a question in the old question box.
Look out.
I'm getting there. Adam wants to know what books we're enjoying, comics or otherwise. I have not been reading jack shit.
I recently to get the bad final season of Game of Thrones taste out of my mouth, I decided to go back and reread the books again.
Oh yeah.
It's been very enjoyable. The books are fantastic, and I'm about a couple hundred pages into the final book as of right now. Dance with Dragons.
The penultimate book.
Yes,
Yeah.
and probably the last one we'll get.
Oh yeah. There's no way he's gonna live to finish that, especially now. The odds are stacked against him. The Dargo.
Adam had a question, something about the goth ones doing like the least goth to the most goth band progression.
Least goth to the most goth band.
I think least goth would probably be that Swedish band Ghost.
I don't know who Ghost is. Do you have do you have their album sitting next to you right now?
I do not. I don't know, most goth band. I
Least goth. I'm gonna say Shonen Knife.
Good choice.
Uh, Pizzicato Five, another Japanese girl band.
Kraftwerk, not very goth.
They're German. That's the gothest country there is.
Yeah, but they weren't gothy.
Well, I'm sure pretty much every K-pop band is not very goth.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Got the potential though. Matt says all of K-pop. Yep. See, Matt works in the beer industry. He understands these things.
British 80s pop band XTC, not very goth.
Right. Macklemore.
No.
I don't even know who the fuck Macklemore is. I'm just saying shit.
Franz Ferdinand,
Yeah.
not goth.
No, I think we talked like way early. Our friend Dallas loaned me his Infinity Gauntlet trade, and I started reading it, but I haven't gone back to it. I haven't read comics in a long time, and I enjoy them. I don't have the money.
Wait, I think I've got the least goth band of all time.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Gaither Vocal Band.
I know who you're talking about.
Because a lot of people are confused, but those who know who I'm talking about, they get it.
Yeah, Joel Dill says Spandau Ballet. I will agree with that.
Yes. It's true. Get it?
Uh, local songster Lujaton is pretty not goth.
Not goth, no. He's got the blues, but he's not goth.
Hmm.
He's got the blues, but he's dealing with it. He's not letting it affect his mood and bring him down.
Yeah, he's verified on Twitter.
There's more cats.
There we go. Adam says Fifth Dimension. No, another good call.
I would love to hear I would love to hear like Ramstein do a cover of Up and Away in My Beautiful Balloon. Up, up and away.
Austin says the most goth band is the Leuven Brothers. I don't know who that is.
Oh, the Leuven brothers. Yeah, they were. They were a country duo, actually a pretty damn fine country duo. They did an album called "Satan Is Real." That's about as goth as you can get.
I'm into it. I mean, I can't remember the name of Nicolas Cage's Large Goth Son's band, um, but it's kind of bubblegum goth.
Mm.
Not really. It's just awful. Most goth though, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, Heaven Don't Have a Name.
Matt says My Chemical Romance might be number one. I mean, I got to go with like Skinny Puppy, y'all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, of course, Joy Division.
They're pretty damn goth. I mean, Matt says Kiss, prove me wrong. I mean, Kiss was like the boy band of goth.
If you wanted to go really goth, you could go with like Throbbing Gristle. Of
Yeah.
course, I don't know how many people know who they are, but their leader, Genesis P. Orridge, just passed away within the past couple of weeks.
Well, this episode is dedicated to Genesis.
To Genesis.
Yeah.
Goth motherfucker.
And the band as well.
Yes.
Uh, oh, I did get sent a picture of somebody else wearing their quarantine hat, which, by the way, you need to be wearing your quarantine hats indoors, especially indoors. Yeah, Sam sent us a picture of her quarantine hat. Death Valley.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a goth quarantine hat.
Uh-huh.
It says death.
Oh, she's killing it. Adam says Renner is emo for sure.
Oh yeah.
He's just garbage. Like everything about that dude. I was like after we talked about him ad nauseum the other night. Like I was like thinking about movies he's in. Of course, there's the Avengers. He's the lamest Avenger. But like he sucked. Like I hated him in like good movies. Like Arrival was a good movie, but I hated him in it. I hate looking at his face. Goddamn awful.
He's in the Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah, I've only seen one of those. I'd rather look at that face any day of the week. Robert Zadar is back. I don't want to wear out the Robert Zadar. As much as I love the man. I'm getting him out of here.
Meanwhile, this is what's happening.
Clean your filthy ass, cat. Nope, we got a question in the old question box.
Woohoo!
Austin wants to know how the cast of Wings is doing in this troubled time.
The cast of Wings. Well, let's see. You got there was Steven Weber,
who you might also remember as he played Jack Torrance in the ABC made-for-TV Shining miniseries, playing the Jack Nicholson role.
in the Stephen King approved version of The Shining.
Yeah, King he prefers that version, and it is shit. It is
Yeah,
bad.
not good. Let's see. Then there was what's his name? That other guy.
Uh, Kristen says all caps, Crystal Bernard. People.
Oh yeah, I remember when she was on Happy Days.
She went on to have a long, illustrious career after Wings too.
Crystal Bernard, one of the stars of Slumber Party Massacre 2, I believe. Perhaps 3, I can't remember. It's the one where the killer has a gigantic drill on the end of his electric guitar.
That's good. Pretty goth too.
Yeah. But no, who's the
And
He played. He was in Spider. He played Sandman in Spider-Man 3. He was in Sideways.
that's exactly who I was thinking of, and I can't recall his name.
Thomas Hayden Church.
Thomas Hayden Church.
He
Also,
played a dumb guy on Wings.
he did, and then he was also. I mean, more Stephen King connections. He was named after the cat in Pet Cemetery.
Yes, I do believe she was in It's a Living, if I remember correctly. That short-lived sitcom about people making a living.
Definitely, I'm glad we're talking about It's a Living. Only only with the power of two Wallaces in the room does It's a Living come up. Oh, Tony Shalhoub was in it. Yeah,
Oh, Tony Shalhoub is fucking great. I love that guy. He went on to portray Monk.
yeah.
He was a. By the way, if they should bring that show back because Monk would be fucking living his best life right now because he was all like germophobic and all of that and everything. I mean, he
Adam said you had to sit through It's a Living and Crook and Chase to get to SNL.
my cat's tail is right in front. There. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Geez, she got just needy center of attention.
Oh, she is. She's spoiled rotten.
Yeah. So I mean, we're having a good time here, goofing and just having a wacky time. Hello, Danny. Danny and I were just texting about health before this started. Danny's lost a lot of weight. I'm very proud of him.
Health text.
Yeah, but we gotta get serious business, y'all. And this is what we started
Straight in.
we started talking about it last night. The war between Kentucky and Tennessee that is brewing right now. And I know a lot of you weren't part of the conversation last night, but I'm sure you've heard Governor Andy uh, telling people to stay the hell away from Tennessee. That's the beginning of the war right there.
Well, he kind of fired the first cannon shot today because now it's pretty much illegal to. He signed an executive order. It's illegal to go into Tennessee, and not just Tennessee, any state bordering Kentucky.
Oh, I
But
did
I
not.
think the main impetus is on Tennessee.
Obviously, it's probably the worst of the bunch. But every state we discussed this as well. Every state that borders Kentucky is pretty bad, especially over here in the Boot Heel. Uh, but yeah, we discussed this last night. Because war is inevitable. I think we've got the upper hand in this battle. We discussed last night how it would start. Fort Campbell invades Clarksville. We send our Air Force from Barclay Regional towards Nashville, along with meth addicts from Graves County. That was how it went.
Mm-hmm.
Our Navy is depleted because they haven't built the aquatic center yet.
I thought of something today. We take now we discussed how useless Louisville would probably be, except from the standpoint of propaganda, making memes and whatnot. But people in Lexington are real pissed off about there not being any basketball. So you got a lot of pissed off Cats fans.
Oh,
We just send them straight down to take Central Tennessee.
that's fucking statewide, dude. Like we got some rage right now that has nothing on them being upset. Or, I mean, they're more college football. Basketball fans tend to be in better shape. And Austin brings up a great point here too. Marshall County is armed with a surplus of taters because Tater Day was canceled.
And you know what they sell at Tater Day? Tater guns.
Tater guns and commemorative mirrors that have warrant on them.
And Ninja Stars.
Yeah. No, Hello, Nathan. No, we don't get Brookport. We're the battle's heading south. I mean, the war. We'll get to Southern Illinois eventually, but the war is starting with Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh, we're taking it to them. It's not going to be like we're meeting in the middle. We are like Kentucky is just moving down into Tennessee, taking it over.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is preemptive war. I mean, George W. started it. We're gonna finish it. There, we spent a lot of time on Nashville last night, but I think Nashville's just gonna be cake. I mean, that's gonna be like Desert Storm. We'll be finished with that very quickly. Um, but I did think about the other major cities we need to focus on. This one I'm a tad worried about, and it's just a little bit Chattanooga. I do this because I'm not afraid of their trains, but the entire city has free Wi-Fi. It's one of the first cities in America where the entire town has free Wi-Fi, and I'm pretty sure the virus is transmittable through Wi-Fi.
Well, not only that, I mean, we got to make sure that whatever troops we send into Chattanooga don't get bedazzled by the free Wi-Fi and jump over to the other side. I mean, it's tempting, you know.
That is,
Free Wi-Fi.
oh,
Who doesn't want that?
I'm not gonna lie. If we get down there, I'd be like, "Ooh, Todd, let's live stream here."
Well, yeah,
Yeah. Uh,
it costs us nothing.
Danny said Nashville is the Louisville of Tennessee. Shots fired on Louisville. Well, the chat is very lively tonight, and I'm trying to keep up. Austin's saying Paris is going to be ground zero. I think we don't even bother with Paris. Paris will take care of itself.
Yeah, well, I mean, Paris doesn't Hank Williams Jr. live in or around Paris?
And he's more concerned with Benghazi still.
Yeah, the troops could walk right by him. He's not going to give a shit. He's probably going to be shit hammered anyway.
Yeah. Or no, I'm thinking of Charlie Daniels. God damn it, I whiffed that one.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Hank Williams Jr. also is very, very concerned with Benghazi. He's a solid conservative right wing sort of fella.
Yeah.
But he's one of those guys. But look, Rigby, I'm going to need you to move, darling.
No, seriously, Charlie Daniels tweets.
What is happening?
He tweets every day about Benghazi.
Okay, here's what I was going to say about Hank Williams Jr., Bocephus, if you will. He's not real smart. He's kind of a dumb guy, and he's one of those that just support.
Oh no, Todd froze.
He as long as they're troops, he's going to support them. So we could just march right past him.
Right.
We could send our troops right past his house, and he'd be standing out there with his hand over his heart, screaming about how much he loves the fucking troops.
Right. Nathan's throwing some knowledge at it. This might throw a monkey wrench into the whole situation. He says Kid Rock has a place in Paris.
Yeah, I think he bought it from Hank Williams Jr.
Okay. I mean, I'm not concerned. Like as far as the other major cities that need to be taken, I'm not concerned whatsoever. Well, obviously with Nashville, but Knoxville. I mean, really, the last time anybody went to Knoxville was like the World's Fair in 1980. Anybody go there? Uh, but here's my concern: Memphis. Memphis is going to be a tough nut to crack
Uh-huh.
because it shares a border with friggin' Arkansas, and you want to talk about and West Memphis is in Arkansas, where they don't care for goths. We know that from documentaries. But they also like if we send the Graves County Brigade down there, the meth addicts, it's gonna be bad because Arkansas can just send their meth brigade right up on it.
Yeah. I don't know who we need to send to Memphis, but I think job number one would be putting the torch to Graceland.
Yeah, let's just go straight to Graceland just to burn it down.
Yeah. I mean that alone could bring Memphis to its knees.
Yeah, well, in Memphis is notoriously they get spooked by horses, so we could definitely send our cavalry down there out of Lexington. Here's what we do: the cavalry comes out of Lexington, pissed off about UK basketball, takes out Knoxville. While that's happening, we're the Western Kentucky forces have already conquered Chattanooga, Wi-Fi or no, and they cross the Lexington brigade takes down. They're going to have to take down Memphis.
And we get a bunch of guys driving the Western Kentucky monster truck brigade, send them down there.
Yeah, and here's another thing about how powerful the Western Kentucky uh, group is going to be. The platoon. I mean, we're used to long, arduous treks because we have to drive on the Western Kentucky Parkway a whole lot.
Which is the most boring highway in America.
It ain't fun. But I want to say this like we're really focusing on Tennessee right now because that's going to be the opening salvo, but we're going all the way south. But because there's a lot of like Arkansas needs to go down, Mississippi, Alabama, for sure, Louisiana, Kentucky's we're attacking all of these states.
We'll eventually make our way down to Florida.
That's what I was going to say. The main target in all of this, the end game, Florida. And by that, like when we get to Florida, like we're going to be benevolent conquerors. Like when we take down Tennessee, as much as we're talking shit right now, we're gonna take care of those people. We like some of those people. By the time we get to Florida, we're gonna raise that place. We're going to sink it into the goddamn Gulf.
I think the farther south we go, like you said, I mean, we are going to conquer, but we are also going to be benevolent conquerors, and we will just keep amassing more troops and more support on our march south.
Yeah,
Until finally you have like the entire Southern Army right at the border of Florida, getting ready to fuck shit up.
yeah, because I'm not concerned about South Carolina whatsoever. Georgia might put up, but really we're going down the map. Going down through there and through Alabama into the Panhandle is the way this battle is going to take place here.
And we always have the option of doing that thing that Bugs Bunny did in the cartoon, where he just took a saw and just sawed Florida off of the continent and let it float out to sea. Like
That
we have that technology.
well, that's what we do with the people from Alabama that we capture. That's their job. Because I mean, Florida's got to go. I mean, there's nothing redeemable about Florida. It's by far the worst state in the union. We talk about this on the podcast a lot. It's just awful. It's a state without a personality. It literally needs to. It's got to be destroyed. So once we take care of these other southern states, we're going to restore them under our the rule of Kentucky eventually. But
Absolutely.
Florida is going to be, and I'm sorry the people that haven't been to Star Wars Land yet. Actually, we're fucking relocating Star Wars Land to Reedland.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna jazz up Reedland with some Star Wars land. Damn it. We'll move Harry Potter. We'll move Harry Potter to somewhere in Hickman County, maybe.
And we'll put SeaWorld in Barkley Lake.
I'm down for that. Just Shamu emerges at Katawa. But all this being said, we're still talking strategy here. Nathan says put it at Trader's Mall, and Kristen immediately says Trader's Mall. Yep.
Yep.
Uh, really, the Florida's going to be a tough battle. I mean, you see what's. I mean, if you watch the news whatsoever, you know what kind of psychopaths are down there. And I lived there for 2 years, and it was a nightmare. Wait, Matt wants to know if either of us have been in the military. No, but we know somebody who has.
Kyle was in the military.
Damn right, and I played the fuck out of some Modern Warfare back in the day.
I've played a lot of Risk.
There you go.
Seen them Rambo movies a bunch of times.
Yeah, I mean,
Watch Platoon.
There's a lot we're going to have to consider with Florida. Like I said, our Navy is depleted. We might be able to pick up some Navy paddlers out of one of those other states. I don't know which one. I mean, we could probably just throw the Arkansas people in there. But
Oh.
here's what I thought of today: is the toughest part of Florida. In some way, we're going to have to eliminate their god. And their god, of course, being this asshole, James Buffett. If we take out Jimmy Buffett, it's going to be like dominoes. Everything else will fall into place.
Well, he's the Graceland of Florida.
the human Graceland.
Well, I mean, the dude's a walking tourist attraction. I mean, come on.
I mean, just look at him. He's the patron saint of goddamn margaritas. If we take out Jimmy Buffett, it's all going to be gravy after that.
Yeah.
And that is their lord. Nathan says poison the margaritas. I thought of that, but I mean, it's going to be more than that. Like taking down some parrot heads. And I thought like one option is to fight fire with fire, and we've got a shitty god in our state too. We can fight fire with fire. We got some shitty musicians that came out of Kentucky too. We'll send in goddamn Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, we've got our share. Here's what we do. We put. I got a couple of options for how we play this. Number one, Billy Ray Cyrus v. Jimmy Buffett in Thunderdome, or Billy Ray Cyrus v. Jimmy Buffett in a Running Man style competition.
I'm into both because Billy Ray will whip that ass no matter what.
Oh, absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, like Billy Ray Cyrus is one of the worst kind of music you can listen to, but he's nowhere near as bad as Jimmy Buffett's music.
It's exactly what I was getting ready to say. It's nowhere near as bad or as embarrassing as that fucking parrot-headed, tropical, yuppie, goddamn khaki ass short Hawaiian shirt wearing fucking shit.
Adam says he's cutting a Zadar-like figure in that photo. He does have a mighty chin. Well, Billy Ray also, he fathered Miley, of course, which is going to appeal to the millennials down there. That'll help. So we can get a revolt, but also found out. Have you ever seen fucking Billy Ray's son?
Is he in Weston Cage's band?
He's shockingly, I don't know how you guessed that. He is in a band. I had no idea that Billy Ray had a lithe goth son, but he's got one,
Look at that fucking neck tattoo.
and he's got the Tennessee flag on it.
Oh, he's going down.
Yeah,
He's a traitor. He's a traitor to his fucking roots.
yeah. Rebecca knows the name of his band apparently, which, whew. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna find the block button.
Metro Station?
Wow. Oh.
That sounds like a British pop band from the late 60s.
It totally does. So he.
Hello, we're Metro Station. This is a song about a cute girl at a bus stop.
Met her at the bookstore. I did. We shared some chips. She had a chip. We did 1 chip. But yeah, just for our friends in Tennessee, saw them on the Horde tour. Uh, Again, to our friends in Tennessee, this isn't about our need to conquer, or at least I'm telling you that now. But we're going to take care of y'all in the end. We will only,
We're doing good, really.
yeah, we're only going to conquer most of you viciously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people were, the messages were coming in so fast we didn't get to cover this, but a lot of people were concerned about Dolly Parton, and Dolly will be fine.
Dolly will be ushered quickly into Kentucky and put into a nice home somewhere.
There you go. See, we are benevolent conquerors.
She can crash in my place. I'll make her a nice little pallet on the floor.
Sure, her and Foot will get along smashingly.
Dude, I was about to say I have not. Foot has not made an appearance at all. I think she's probably in bed.
Well, Cory,
Yeah.
real quick, going to do a record roundup.
Oh please.
Just got
I have nothing more to say about Florida. I don't want to keep.
just got one record tonight,
Ooh.
and it's an all-time classic.
Oh yeah.
Kilroy was here by the band Styx, featuring Mr. Roboto.
It is.
And it's a concept album, and that concept is Kilroy was just a man whose circumstances went beyond his control.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what that means necessarily, but I think the story concerns a man named Kilroy,
Right.
who dresses up like a robot because rock and roll has been outlawed in the future.
Wait. Isn't this the plot to Bill and Ted? Which Styx came first, so Bill and Ted ripped off Styx.
Bill and Ted was a reimagining of Styx's classic Kilroy Was Here.
Yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure Kilroy that came out of like World War II or something too. They write it. It's the little peeking guy. They would.
Yeah, the Kilroy Was Here thing was a like a big graffiti thing during World War II, and Styx took that and put it in a future where rock and roll is illegal.
Right. I'm sure Nathan Blake Lynn can. He's a historian. He can back that up. Austin said so. So Styx made a Daft Punk origin story.
Holy shit! Look, it's Daft Punk. And if you'll also notice on the cover of this album in the background, they're burning album. They're burning the rock and roll. They're setting the rock and roll on fire for Jesus.
Yeah, that's where Tennessee is heading if we don't there with our benevolence.
That's right.
Yeah. Speaking of punk rock, this popped up in my feed today. It's a Misfits version of Bernie. I just like it.
Yeah, fuck around and find out.
Oh, you just got the one record then?
Just the one tonight.
Well, it was certainly one that packs a punch. Hmm.
It's an all-timer.
Here, but I'll do another random movie pick. That'll be some content, right?
There we go.
Or I just what do we got? Oh fuck yes! This has worked out really well so far. Grabbing these random movies. It's one of the greatest action. And Adam says, Cory, let's see a random DVD. Yeah, I'm on it, dude. Actually, hold on. Nathan asked a very serious question. Whose side is Jesus on, Tennessee or Kentucky? Where does Southern by the Grace of God come in? Because Kentucky is not technically in the South. He likes Kentucky. He bleeds blue.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway,
Although we do want to say right up front here, this is not going to be a religious war.
oh no, yeah, it's gonna be it's just gonna be gross. Okay, here's the DVD I grabbed, the Raid 2, which there was only two Raid movies. They kind of left it open for a third one, but I don't think dude ever got the budget for it. But it is seriously the best action movies of this century by far. Like, is the Raid movies. The first one is the first one's set in an apartment building, and it's Indonesian police. The apartment building's like full of criminals, and like the further up you go, the more dangerous they are. But it is the best action you'll ever see. The Raid 2 ramps it up outside of the building into the streets, car chases, people with bats and hammers. It's the shit. If you haven't seen these movies, here's a good watch for quarantining. Is the Raid movies, please. They're so good.
I could not agree with you more. That first Raid movie was so damn good, they remade it as Judge Dredd.
Yeah, the second Judge Dredd movie is pretty much the first Raid movie, but actually that Dredd movie with Carl Urban as Dredd is friggin' fantastic too.
It's real fucking good. I think between the Raid movies, Mad Max Fury Road, and the John Wick trilogy, I would say best action movies of the past 20 years.
For sure, we've had some good ones.
Yeah.
Austin says Carl Urban is super underrated. Yeah, I was talking to my friend Marley today about that. We were talking about Carl Urban for some reason. I've been watching that show, The Boys, and he's on that, and he's the best part of it.
I don't know if a lot of people know this or not, but Carl Urban, brother to Keith Urban.
He's not. Is he really?
Sure about that? Are you sure about that, Cory?
Is he fucking Keith Urban's brother? No, he's not.
Well, they're both from Australia.
Are they? How the fuck am I going to know where Keith Urban is from? Are you serious that they're brothers?
Keith Urban is from Australia, yes. Much like Carl Urban.
Up is down, left is right, black is white. This is fucked up.
I broke Cory. Look at that fucking neck tattoo.
I had no idea. But
Jesus Christ. You see that little fucking thing he's got? That's not a tattoo. That's a permanent tear that's like from the pain of that fucking neck tattoo.
I'm pretty sure the one on the right there is a feather. I don't think it's a tear. It's a feather
No.
because he is from Kentucky, so I'm sure he says he's 1/16th Cherokee. Joel pipes in. Carl's from New Zealand. Well, yeah, he was in Lord of the Rings,
Yeah, he is.
and he was also they cast him as Bones McCoy in the Star Trek movies, and it was the weirdest casting ever, and he was goddamn awesome. He was one of the best parts.
Yeah. Well, that's something we've talked about many times on the podcast. J.J. Abrams' strongest suit, strongest talent is casting.
Yeah,
He should just simply be a casting agent and let other people make the movies.
yeah, and I remember he cast Gene Simmons. That was that was a plaster cast joke. I'm sorry.
Man, that is a deep cut right there, dude.
Not proud of it. That might be a good place. That might be a good place to stop because we're about out of time anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for hanging with us again. It's wonderful to see you. Wonderful to we didn't see anybody. Wonderful to see you, Todd.
It's always good to see you, Cory.
No. All right. So you guys be safe. We love you all, and God bless you.
Yep. Next time, remember, quarantine hats on if you're going to tune in, and we'll see you on the next live stream. Love you guys.